Hey everybody, how's it going? Today we're going to do a first impressions of a cologne that I am very excited to smell. Probably the most excited I've been to smell a cologne as far as I can remember. I've tried some good colognes in the past year, but not too many I've been extremely excited to try, and this is one that I am just extremely excited to try. Before I get into this review, I wanted to mention I just did a video yesterday talking about my hobbies and stuff. So if you haven't seen that one, check it out. That was pretty fun. Everybody was saying like what they were into, and it was just a nice, fun video. So check that one out. Yeah, but other than that, let's get into this. So this is Fahrenheit Le Parfum, which is, I guess, a flanker of sorts. Not really, almost. Some people have said it's its own kind of fragrance in a way. If you've watched my stuff at all, Fahrenheit by Dior is perhaps my second favorite cologne of all time. Um, it's just magnificent. If I could only have one cologne the rest of my life, and I was handed, a supply of Fahrenheit, I would be totally fine with that. Unfortunately, I just ran out of my supply of Fahrenheit, so I'll have to get more. I might get a full bottle. If you know me, I don't really like to get full bottles and stuff, but I think I might do that. It's just so good. So Le Parfum came out in 2014. I think it came out in January. Fahrenheit came out in '88, and Francois Demichy, I think that's how you pronounce his name. Probably not. I'm not French, but I believe he did this one, and he also did. I think he's the in-house perfumer for Dior. I could be wrong. I know he did the whole Sauvage line and a lot of the Eau Sauvage flankers and all that. So anyways, this is supposed to be a bit of a heavier version, a bit more of a boozy vanilla rum kind of thing. I don't actually have a lot of experience with boozy fragrances. I've just heard that this has like bourbon and rum in it. So I wouldn't say I dislike boozy fragrances. I just don't have a lot of experience with them. Vanilla is one of my favorite notes of all time. And of course, Fahrenheit it's the best. So I'm excited beyond belief to try this. Very many thanks to my friend Daniel San. You guys probably know him. I talk about him a lot. He sent me this little decant. Many thanks, my friend. This is a very expensive cologne, so very much out of my price range. Although, if I like it, I'm going to buy the biggest decant possible. I don't know if this is discontinued, though, to be honest with you. I have a hard time finding it online from like your general retailers. I can find it discounted a little bit, but it's very expensive. Well, I'm excited. I'm really excited to try this. All right, Fahrenheit Le Parfum. Oh, and okay, hold up for a minute before we read it. I wanted to read the notes. Licorice, Sicilian mandarin, and suede. In the mids we have violet leaf, rum, coriander, and cumin. And in the base, it just lists bourbon vanilla. That's what I read on Fragrantica, so we'll see. All right, let's read it, or spray it. Ooh, this has got a good sprayer on it. Ooh, okay, I'm automatically reminded of Fahrenheit right off the bat. So some people said that, oh, this doesn't resemble Fahrenheit at all, but, it's still good. Immediately, I'm smelling Fahrenheit. Okay, and it's actually smelling a bit fresh at the top, surprisingly. That I was not expecting. The first blast that I just got was Fahrenheit. Smelled exactly like Fahrenheit. But now I'm getting something a little bit sweet and fresh, like lemon. Yeah. Let me go back to the notes. Licorice, Sicilian mandarin, and suede. So perhaps the mandarin. Now, you should check out Daniel's review on this, too. He did a review. He mentioned, I think he said it smelled like a lemon custard to him or something. And I thought, oh, that's a bit strange. I've never really heard anyone say that. But yeah, it does smell like a lemon tart. I'm smelling suede. Smelling a little bit of violet. And lemon. It doesn't list lemon. Perhaps, again, it could be the Sicilian mandarin. I'm not familiar with that note, really, but it smells like a sweet lemon tart. It really does. It's a good observation. And it's actually a bit fresh. almost slightly like a fresh cologne. Very surprised by that. But the Fahrenheit DNA, that kind of leathery, kind of masculine, uber masculine smell, it's kind of in the background. It's interesting because I've heard this described as a like a much heavier version of Fahrenheit, a much more kind of potent, heavier winter version of this, and I'm not really getting that. Although it's almost a bit gourmandish. I'm definitely smelling some booze in the background. I'm smelling coriander, and it says there's licorice right in the top. Maybe. I'm definitely smelling some spices. It's definitely a bit spicier and sweeter. So, as of right now, just smelling this, I would say that this is a bit of a slightly sweeter, more gourmand take on Fahrenheit. It's the best way I could describe. Sorry, the light is changing. I have this light back here. New phone, so I'm getting a little bit used to the camera. It is different, though. It definitely is much different. I love that you can still smell a little bit of that DNA in the background, but it's a quite different fragrance. I don't know, because they come out with flankers all the time, and they don't smell anything like the originals. So I guess that's fine. But generally, you expect a flanker to kind of have the DNA and take a little bit of a different route. But this does really smell a lot different than Fahrenheit. Not in a bad way, though. Oh, this is just great. I'm smelling some like green notes almost too, but I don't know if they list any. But I feel like in the background I'm smelling some green. But that could be suede almost. It almost has a leather smell. I don't know. I don't know really know the difference between suede and leather in terms of smell, but I'm definitely smelling a leather type of smell. But it's smelling a bit more like, I don't know. I really don't know. In fact, it's almost smelling a bit like, this is changing quite a bit. Like a little bit of like potpourri, like a peppery kind of leathery potpourri. I don't know if that makes sense to you. Oh my God, it smells good. It's got a bit of an incense smell too, like a nag champa or something like that. A bit of an incense smell. I mentioned a lot. Now, Fahrenheit is very well known for being this uber masculine, super rugged kind of badass cologne. The top is like that petroleum note, cut grass and stuff, and leather, and it kind of smells like your garage or the inside of your car. But I always get this nice sweet potpourri smell on the dry down, for me at least. And I love that it changes, and I love it has this mixture. This, I'm still getting that kind of potpourri smell, but like I said, it smells maybe a little bit more like incense. Actually, it's taking on an incense route. It's wonderful. And I should note, I can't believe I haven't mentioned this yet, but the petroleum note that this fragrance is so famous for is pretty much, I would say, not here at all. I don't detect any petroleum, gasoline type of vibe. If that's something that you don't like in Fahrenheit, that's not here. Okay, I don't know if I have a lot more to say about this right now because it just kind of seems like it's going to be doing its thing, but I would say that it's like kind of a sweet, kind of incensey kind of smell right now. It's Oh, it's really good. Peppery almost. That could come from the cumin, perhaps. Oh, that's good. I really like this. It's very different than Fahrenheit. I can still detect a little DNA, like I said, but it's a very different fragrance. This is just absolutely wonderful. This is definitely a fragrance that I like. It's a shame it's so damn expensive because this is something I would buy by the bucket full and wear. Oh, this is good. I know I'm repeating myself, but it's fun to try these for the first time, man. Whew. That is excellent. I'm going on a little vacation this weekend. I'm going to the casino. I'm gonna go see this comedian, stay in a hotel a couple nights. So I'm going on this little vacation. I'm bringing this with me and wearing it all damn weekend, baby. Oh, that's good. I guess I'll have to come back and talk about it more. I'm sure I'll have a lot to say. Talk about the projection and longevity. The original is very good. Always has been very good on me. I get a full day's longevity, and I get a couple hours of very nice projection. It's not as crazy as something like Sauvage, but always good. So I'm interested to see how this one does. Yeah, this is a very unique scent. It's very good. Oh God, I suggest you check it out. It's very, very expensive and a little bit hard to find, but if you can get a decant, maybe like the Decant Boutique or something, I'm sure they have it there. Yeah, wow. Wow, wow, wow. This is great. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Okay, Daniel, thank you again for sending this to me. Guys, this is just a wonderful fragrance. Very, very unique. I dare say a little unisex, perhaps. It definitely smells a bit. At the top, it smells completely unisex to me. That lemon tart kind of smell with that a little bit of the Fahrenheit DNA, but the Fahrenheit DNA you get is a little bit more of the potpourri sweet florals kind of smell that I get. But now that it's drying down, and I don't exactly know what the notes are, but it's smelling a bit more like a peppery kind of incense. Maybe a little bit on the masculine side, but if you're like a hippie chick or whatever, you wear whatever you want. So try it. Oh god, this is great. I'm gonna just repeat myself for like 40 more minutes. All right, this is amazing. I love this. I'm gonna be wearing the hell out of this. Take care, guys.